How's it going, everybody? Give me 1 second. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for hopping on here. So I can't really engage like I want with everybody, but when I hop on here really quickly, guys, share something that's been on my mind for a while now, and it has to do with helping you increase your sales. Alright, so this is going to be very beneficial to you. I just want to wait to see a few people hop on here. Okay, Michael Kress. He says, what are you talking about today? So, today, Michael, I was discussing with a partner of mine, business partner. I'm trying to teach him. He has done over 7 figures, over $1 million in sales with short-term rentals. In the real estate market, and he's slowly but surely kind of understanding the online space. And so we had a discussion today where, again, I'm basically like mentoring, coaching him, and he's having some issues with understanding everything. And I'm breaking down to him, like he gets the benefits, but he doesn't understand the mechanics, the strategy, the logistics to make it all pop. Okay, you're not in real estate. Okay, this has nothing to do with real estate. It has everything to do with creating more sales online. So for everyone that's wondering why I keep looking this way, in Instagram space, I'm also on live on Facebook. I want to make sure everybody gets this value. I want to help everyone out. So that's why I'm like looking here. I got Michael, but I'm getting on my Instagram right now so I can see everyone on Instagram that is commenting. All right. So for anyone that's on Instagram, if you have questions, man, just hold them out for a second there. Give me a second. So yeah, man, Michael, does that make sense? Jeffrey, how's it going? Michael, let me know if that makes sense, man. I want to talk about a very important topic. And so basically the topic is how to create a tribe. That your focus should be in creating a tribe. It shouldn't be in selling. All right, Instagram world. Your focus shouldn't be selling. I know it sounds weird, right? Usually the weird stuff that works. Do you need some pictures on your wall? No, not necessarily. You don't. Instagram, I'm just logging in to my account here. So I can see. Give me a second. Let me just check Instagram really quick. Will, man, how's it going? So you don't need pictures on your wall. Give me a second. Instagram, I'm checking. Creating the tribe, creating the dream. Exactly, man. Mike, you got it, bro. So I'm just going through the everyone on Instagram. So guys, Mike Shaw just hopped on my live, and I feel so grateful. I feel so super duper excited because this man, wow, college student, recent grad, was literally running a business, bootstrapping on the side while studying some very, very major topics in college. So thank you, Mike, for getting on here. I just want to give a quick shout out on Mike, who he is and what he does, man. Mike is so awesome, man. And I'm not only saying that because I've worked with him, etc. I say that because, I first met Mike literally here in New York City. right? Mike, you can attest to that. We didn't know each other, and from there, exchanging info just like everyone else at the meetup. It was a quick meetup. Kyler, thank you for hopping on. And he tells me that he's doing drop shipping. He's in college. He loves psychology. He's very great with colors and relating it to marketing to increase and scale businesses. So we hit it off like that, right? And one day he calls me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm going over to New York. I'm going to be shooting. He has a shoot that he has for his company, right? Again, this guy is in college, living on his own, and we meet up. Long story short, he has this beach shot for his ad, and he wants to know, right? How can he add more value to people? How can he impact more people? And long story short, man, I ended up teaching some of the stuff that I've been using, and man, it must have been like, I don't know, weeks went by, and he hits me up and he's like, "Yo, dude, man, last month I made an extra $2,000 with your strategies." And I was just like, wow, I was blown away. So, color psychology. Thank you, Mike. I got it. Color psychology. Everyone should check that out. Samir Shabane, big guy when it comes to drop shipping, shows color marketing the best in his ebook. So guys, you need to definitely check out that ebook, especially if a person like Mike is recommending it. And Samir, if you don't know who he is, this guy's made over $1 million plus in sales just in drop shipping alone. So you want to check that guy out. Messaging bots, phone calls right away, taking the perspective of your customers. And these are all things that I discussed with Mike. And there's two different types of people. So this isn't the topic I'm talking about today. I'm talking about creating your tribe. But, there's producers and consumers. And there's people that just consume information and do nothing with it. And then you got producers, right? Guys like you and I, like me and Mike and you, right? People that have, that sees an issue, sees a problem, and solves it with a solution, right? We're producers. We produce the products, the services, etc. that the world needs, revolves around, all right? And, Mike was a producer, man. He took that information, took massive action on it, and, man, hit me up, weeks later. He's like, "Yo, dude, I made an extra $2K just off of your stuff." And this is free stuff. He didn't need any money, so it's all profit. But, yeah, man, my topic of discussion again today is creating a tribe. Why you should be focusing not on sales, right, but on creating a tribe. Happy Black Man Monday. Wow, thank you, Tiffany. I did not know, Tiffany Tony. Today was Happy Black Man Monday, but awesome. Thank you. Daniel Diaz. Thank you so much for joining. So what the hell is Lewis talking about when he says create your tribe? So I'm talking to my business partner, and I'm giving him tips, right? Again, this guy is killing it. Right? We just created a strategic partnership in the real estate market, and this guy is absolutely killing it when it comes to Airbnb. The dude was already killing it before Airbnb doing sales. He was literally being paid to do to train salespeople at Sprint Corporate. So this guy's a killer. But when it came to social media, like most of you, I hope some of you, not all of you, but like many people today had no idea how it works, right? You're probably still stuck in a world where, yeah, man, I'm on social media, I see nothing but memes, family members, issues, girl problems that men have and men problems that women have. So if you look at my Facebook, I told my friend, man, I said, you're not going to see anything but business-related activity, right? So that's a clue. They say success leaves clues. That's a real big clue. I don't have any friends or family members. Okay, I'm talking about friends. You guys are my friends. You are my friends. You're my only friends. I'm talking about people that knew me before, right? Before I got on social media, before I had Facebook, people I grew up with. I have none of them on my Facebook. I actually created a whole different entire Facebook just for friends and family members like a week ago, right? So Mike's asking me to talk about Airbnb. So um, I will, and I actually have Michael T. Moore. Michael, what's up from New York, man? Um, so I actually met Michael. I was hoping that I was trying to share him an opportunity online. Just talking about Mike here now, guys. Again, if you're not following Mike Shaw, you should go and look him up. All right, his Instagram name is Shaw Bird. That's Shaw with two W's and Bird spelled just as is. But Michael T just hopped on here. I met up Mike here in New York. We had a meeting. I was doing a deal, and I never closed him. But he follows me till this day, man. So we're great friends. But yeah, that just goes to show, man. Not every single deal you're gonna close, right? We met up on Starbucks, 80th Street and Broadway. If you're from New York, if you ever came. But thank you for hopping on here, Mike. So and that's a whole different, completely. It's a whole different Mike. There's two Michaels on here that I know that just hopped on here. But that's a whole nother story. So I'm gonna talk about Airbnb, Mike. On another live, man. Actually, I was just talking to my partner. We're gonna hop on together on Instagram Live on his 10K plus account or on mine. It doesn't matter. And we're gonna go in deep about Airbnb rentals, short-term rentals, vacation rentals, and how to why real estate. We literally have investors right now. They're like, dude, man, run everything for me. Run everything for me. So we're going to explain everything, man. Big deals on the line. We're going to be crossing over 1 million plus in sales. That's 1 million plus. So we're guaranteed making 1 million this year. But 1 million plus with everything we have lined up. So, but, we're not going to talk too much about that right now today, Mike. But we're definitely going to, I'll shoot you a message. You'll see it. But for now today, how do you even create? So people have to understand. There's people that create economies. Mike, you're doing it right now, right? Online with drop shipping, right? With Shopify, etc. So there's people that are creating economies, real estate, when it comes to social media. Gabrielle Keller, thanks for hopping on here. What's up, bro? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing, brother? Where are you from? I think you're from Arizona, I think, right? Let me know if I'm completely wrong here. But people are creating real estate on social media. Here, I'll prove it to you. Documentation beats conversation. That's what I'm teaching one my business partner. Again, this guy's making over 1 million in sales just with short-term rentals, right? I'm helping him to scale that. But no, where are you from, brother? Oh, Cali. Wow, man. So we have some guests from Cali that is staying at one of our many short-term rental properties. And we were just talking. They're from Oakland, and the other one is from Arizona. And man, we were talking about a lot of the immigration stuff that happens in Arizona. I was asking her. It was a couple. If they seen a difference in New York, West Coast, East Coast. Cause I got a mentor from Cali. He flies out here a lot. We do meetings. We go out to lunch. Mentorship that I received from him. This guy's made multiple millions online. He's taught me everything I know. But I remember he came last time. He's like, man, New York people are so rude. I can remember having road rage. Another partner picked him up from the airport, and he couldn't understand why he was just hysterically cursing out the other drivers. But that's neither here nor there. But just wanted to bring that up since you're from Cali, man. So, yeah, I definitely want to go there. I was telling them. And I will soon. So, dude, if you want to invite me, man, so I can stay over a night or two, that would be awesome, dude. But, yeah. So, today I'm talking about tribes, man. So, creating economies. People do this in the real estate market. We're doing that now. People do this online. But I'm specifically talking about online. But I had someone else saying he's not a part of real estate. This is not about real estate. All right? This is literally about social media is the focus, but maybe right now I can help you scale with what you're doing offline, right, and not online. And so this will help you. Kenny Scott, how's it going? So, who's on here, man? So, I have Cristiano, my friend Cristiano from Italy. Me and Cristiano made a lot of money online with one of our deals. You gotta give him a follow. This guy is a leader of leaders. Cristiano Trotta from Italy. So I closed the deal online through Facebook. This is before my old Facebook got shut down. I met one of his business partners, Roberto, who was at the time making $15,000. Sorry, $1,500 minimum a day trading stocks. Closed a deal with him online. That deal ended up, with a partnership with me and Cristiano. Give him a follow if you're on Instagram. On Instagram, Trotta Cristiano. Amazing guy. Very great leader, humbled. And his mission is to help people. Keep the value coming, brother. Do lives more often. Headed to go study. Take care. All right, brother. Go crush it, man. He's going to go study. And the studying he's talking about, I think, is about actually making some money. Let's get into it. So yeah, man. So I'm just here, man. I'm here in my office. My office is on the other side, and my home office, and I have a couple. And my partner's like, man, you should just go on live. And so he thinks, I've been doing this 4 years. He thinks I never done a live for whatever strange reason. And I'm telling him, go look at my Facebook, man. You see a whole bunch of lives. But he was super excited because I told him, I said, dude, man, today as a result, I said, yo, Facebook, social media is a prospecting machine. That's what people are not understanding. And the reason why I brought that up is because he got a prospect, not a client, a prospect, a lead, right? I have another video that you should go see, check out. If you don't even understand the basics of what's a lead and what's a prospect, right? I have another video you should go check out. But he got a prospect, man, for our media agency company that we launched together. And, this guy, is big in real estate, but he wants his online presence, and, he needs someone to manage it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, he was super excited because he got that individual using some of the strategies I taught him. Well, everything he does, I basically taught him. But, he had this idea yesterday, though, to go on live. He's like, man, I want to go on live, man. Do you think I should do it? I said, yes. It's beneficial when you go on live. The algorithm, right? Because Facebook, any platform, I don't care if it's social media, I don't care if you're on Airbnb, I don't care if you're on whatever space you're on, Salesforce, these platforms are going to favor you because you're using their newly updated functions. And once you do that, of course they're gonna show you favoritism, right? It's like being a school teacher, a whole bunch of kids. You got some that are assholes not using the functions that you want them to use on social media. You have the ones that are nice and they love you and they want to support you and they use your stuff, right? So you're gonna get that favoritism. So he went on there. Next thing you know, what happens? He gets a lead, right? Gets a prospect. And so he was super excited and pumped up, and he explained it to me today. He just got off the phone with him, but I told him, I said, dude, man, yeah, man, what you're doing, right? The vision, the mission is to create a tribe. A tribe meaning, I don't like the word customers. I don't like the word clients. So I say a tribe. What is a tribe? A tribe is a family, right? I see you as family, right? When you think of a tribe, you think of Native Americans, right? That's what comes to my mind, at least. And you think about a family structure, right? You think about the leader, the chief, right? So that's what I mean, right? If you're like, what the hell is Louis talking about? You need to create a tribe on social media. I shouldn't be focusing on sales, but I need to make money. You should be focusing on creating a tribe, right? You're the leader. You're the chief, right? You're the chief. right? And everyone on your real estate, your platform, your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile, your LinkedIn profile, that they're a part of your tribe. That's your family, right? You're part of my family. What? Why is that significant? Why is that important? Well, maybe you've been online for a while and you're not getting any results. Maybe you've been coming off spammy, salesy. Well, this will absolutely help you. I can promise you that because I've been doing it. I've been doing it for clients. I just shared with you Mike's results. I'm taking some of the strategy. I just shared you my millionaire business partner results. Real estate. I shared it with him. So this works, man. It's duplicatable. If you're an MLM, if you're a fitness trainer, if you're in real estate looking for more leads and sales, you can start right now with the simple understanding of, hey man, I need to create a tribe. There's the famous author and marketer who speaks about creating raging fans. That when you study the largest companies, you should be studying. If you're in business and if you're watching this, I know 9 out of 10 times you're in business or looking to start a business or interested in business, in college studying business like I was, but I dropped out. You need to be studying large companies, right? You need to be learning their business model, breaking it down to its most simplistic forms. Because when you look at big companies like Nike, whenever they have a shoe launch, not a new shoe, a shoe launch, whenever Apple has a product launch, not a new phone, product launch, you should be following and copying, you should be learning and improvising and improving on exactly what they're doing. Because I promise you, Apple, Nike, all these big companies, they do not have customers. They have a tribe of raging fans. That's how you make billions of dollars. How do I know this? I study them. I study the biggest marketers, the biggest companies that make the most sales, with the biggest salespeople. You ask me how do I know this? That's how I know it. I study this 24/7. You can too, and that's why I make the money I do. Right? So I just crossed over 6 figures in the last 4 months. Because I'm studying people that already have what I want. Simple. So creating tribes, man. Your focus should stop being on sales, and you should go back to the drawing board and study, right, the different mechanics that it takes to create a tribe. All right, I got shoot. So I somebody was messaging on Instagram. I was gonna talk. I think it was a question, but I can't see it anymore. I lost it. But yeah, man. I mean, put a 1 in the comments if you understand what I'm talking about, because I don't just want to keep talking. People think I love to talk. I mean, I love to talk, but I don't like, I don't think that, I believe God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So I like to listen more than I talk, actually. My mother thinks different. Douglas, how are you? Evan, how are you? Waving at you. Hi, Jeanette says hi. How are you, Jeanette? Will from London, thank you for hopping on here. Sean Kelly is on. Thank you for hopping on here. Where you guys from? Comment in the section below, man, if you will. Where are you coming from? I would be very appreciative if you did, just so I have an understanding of the demographics here. Where's everybody from? What does everybody do for a living? Maybe you can network with people here, and who knows, man, create a deal for yourself where you don't have to clock in and out of a job just to create, just to earn, create, receive money. It's hilarious today how I look back 4 years ago before I ever made $1 online. where I literally thought that I was like brainwashed to believe the only way to earn $1 was working for a boss for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, for 40 years of my life, for only 40%, if you didn't know, of Social Security benefits, when 100% when you weren't working wasn't even enough. Look, it's sad, man. Netherlands. Wow, she's from Netherlands. Wow, that's awesome. So we have someone from the Netherlands here on Instagram. We have Will from London in the UK on here. This is awesome, man. I hope you guys are leveraging social media. If not, you're looking to and interested. And hopefully you look through some of my content, man, and it's valuable enough to you where you can start applying and get results, get paid money in your bank account, and realize that now you have the control, you have the independence and the reliance, right, where you can work for yourself and not have to, call up your boss and say, hey, man, I'm sick, and the boss says, hey, man, I'm still expecting you to come in at 9 a.m. because that's what I got you here for, and there's no one else here, and I need you to pay for my vacation time. So, yeah, man, I'm talking about creating a tribe. That's my topic of today. Mi papa, my dad is on. I said I created a Facebook for my family, and I still have my family on this one. But this, you guys are my family, to be honest. So, yeah, man, I'm talking about creating a tribe. We're leaving out this old paradigm of having customers, right? It's going into fans, right? Like this famous marketer says, right? Having raging fans. Seth Godin, I don't know, I don't care, who cares? Seth Godin talks about creating raging fans. That when you study the biggest companies, Del Star, thank you for hopping on here. When you study the biggest companies, Shell gas station, Mobile, BP, all of these companies, they have raging fans. What does that mean? Whenever they come out with a new product, right? Whenever they come out with something new, right? The fans are the first person to get them, the first person in line, first person to talk about them, right? Even though the iPhone X is, X amount of X dollars, right? Which the average Joe and Jane can't afford, they're so much of a fan. They're so obsessed. You have to learn how to create obsession for what you have to offer. Right? It's more than just making an irresistible offer. You have to make an upset. Would you guys agree that this iPad I'm using, right, the iPhone I have in the other room, this MacBook Air, that people are obsessed over these products? My dad is telling me saludos, mi hijo. Thank you, Dad. Te amo, papi. So yeah, trying to stay focused on here while I got my dad on here. He's watching me. But yeah, man, creating raging fans. Seth Godin. If you don't know who he is, I highly recommend you look him up. They say that the difference between a salesman and a marketer. Do you know what that is? Comment below. What do you think the difference between a salesman and a marketer is? Comment below. I want to get some engagement here. I don't want to be that boring, considered like as that boring teacher in class that's talking about things that will never amount to any significant money in your bank account. I would hope that you understand what I'm sharing with you. Stuff that I've applied and used and learned. I made thousands upon thousands of dollars with. Alright, R. Miller, Del Star. I go sleep, good night. Okay, she's in Netherlands, she's going to sleep. But yeah, what do you guys think on Facebook, on Instagram? Sorry, Instagram, Facebook. Shoot, I forget which one is which. What do you think the difference between a marketer and a salesperson is? I'll tell you. William Mason, thank you for hopping on here. Where are you from, brother? Jay Allen, Thank you for hopping on here. So, if you're just hopping on here, which you two are in Facebook land, I'm talking about creating a tribe, man. Kansas City, that's awesome, brother. Pleasure to have you on here, man, all the way from Kansas. I'm in New York, by the way, if you don't know. Excuse me. I ate some flan earlier today, really good. But, yeah, man. Thanks, Jay, from Kansas City. What do you do for a living out in Kansas, Jay? If you don't mind sharing with everyone in Facebook land and Instagram, because I'm on live on Instagram too over here. But, the topic I'm talking about is creating a tribe. Why you should not be focused on creating cells, but why you need to focus on creating a tribe. Jesse Polo Pack Fowler, thank you for hopping on here. So let me explain, man. Let me explain this, right? It might be new to you, right? Alright, so dice tu hermana Jessica que estaba bonito. Gracias. Gracias, hermana. Te amo. Estás. Mi hermana está bonita también. So I'm talking to my dad here, guys. My dad is on my Facebook Live. And he says my sister said I look handsome. Finance and sales in my corporation job. Credit restoration as my business. I love that, man. So, dude, yeah, man. So this message is for you, all right? I got a lot of people here, man. I actually have a client in my Facebook group that is in the credit business. And I won't say the name, but, I'm working with him now, and, I'm sharing some of this stuff with them. I actually gave him some really great courses, man, to help him on this stuff. But I'm promoting for him right now. I'm marketing for him. So, yeah, man, this absolutely will benefit you, Jay. Jay, what problems right now are you having currently in your business as it refers to using the online platform to get to help more people, man? That's what we're doing at the end of the day, is helping more people. If you're here at the beginning, if you look back, rewind, I was talking about how what we're doing is we're sharing our products and services, right, with people that have issues, that have problems with, like you said, with credit. So Jay, man, yeah, if you can, bro, so we can help out the people. What issues right now would you say you're currently having when it comes to social media and finding more people that you can help with your company? I want to see if everyone could get value out of this. So does anyone have any questions? Anybody on Instagram, Facebook? If not, I could keep going on. Russell, man, thanks for hopping on here. I've just started to use my social media platforms for business. Traditionally, I use them for fun. Like all of us, man, we're all human. And just sharing. I'm struggling with being consistent in my posts and growing and following. Awesome, man. So look, man, I'm gonna give you some nuggets, man. Number one, I would say, after this is done, you rewind. What's up, Russell? Guys, you want to give Russell a follow. Russell right now is dominating in the credit business. All right, if you guys need some help when it comes to credit, when it comes to roadside assistance, etc., guys, you want to follow him. Russell Statham. So I'm on Instagram too right now, and Facebook Live. You want to give Russell a follow. If you guys want to learn, if you need an opportunity to make a large source of income online on a part-time basis, Russell's your man. And this is for everybody on Instagram. If you want to go to Facebook after this, Russell, RUSSELL STATAM. Um, I highly recommend you do that. Right? He's right now on Instagram, or he's telling me that they have proof. All right, they're helping people, man. They're changing lives. Trust me, I don't do business with anyone that's not helping people and changing lives. And he absolutely is doing that. All right, and he has documentation to prove it. Right? Like I said before, this documentation over conversation. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, same here, bro. So, yeah, man. So Jay, man, really quickly, Jay. You know, I'm talking about creating a tribe, right? Do you have any idea what do I mean by that? Because you just hopped on here, so obviously you don't know what I was talking about earlier, right? Mike Hucks just hopped on here. Thank you, Mike. So I'm talking about creating a tribe. Man, I don't want to feel like I'm starting to repeat myself, but if you have questions, man, just put them in the comments. Russell, Jay, Mike, I know you just hopped on here. How you doing, brother? Where you from? Anybody from Instagram? We have Yada, Armilla, Delstar, Jeanette. She says she's going to sleep. She's in the UK. We have Wolf from London. I know it's late out there too. They're 6 hours ahead. There are a lot of business people out there. Told you Cristiano Trata from Italy is out there. But yeah, man, if you have any questions, just comment below. But again, the topic is tribe, creating a tribe, man, and why you're failing. Russell's from Cincinnati. Shout out to Cincinnati, man. But anybody else is in Cincinnati from there, let us know, man. We have other people that you can network with, mastermind with, on here from Cincinnati, London as well. Jay's from Kansas City. She's from Brooklyn. Saved it on her name, or Miller, I'm not sure. But so the reason why you want to create a tribe in today's economy is because customers are more sophisticated. Sounds great. Customers are more sophisticated today in 2019 than back in the 1930s, right? So in today's world, if you want to create massive sales, I'm not talking about a few bucks here, a few bucks there. I'm talking about consistent, massive sales. I'm talking about that 200K plus mark, right? $1 million mark. You want to start thinking in forms of, in the form of creating tribes, right? And I was just explaining earlier, when we think about tribes, what's the first thing that comes to our mind, right? I think Native Americans, right? Where they have tribes. I'm thinking about tribes in third world countries. Tribes are family members, right? They're not customers. They're not clients. They're family members. You ever heard it takes a village to raise a child? Well, we're taking that concept, creating a village, creating a tribe, creating an economy, creating a marketplace, creating a tribe. If I'm making sense to anybody, please comment below the number 1. If I'm making sense to anybody, creating a tribe, and you are the leader, you are the chief head Indian of your village, of your tribe. And I want you to see your social media, your Facebook and your Instagram as your village, as your marketplace. Jay is putting the number 1. He understands. Awesome. Right? Creating a village, you're creating a tribe. Again, Seth Godin, his book, Purple Cow, you should go read that. He talks about creating raging fans, right? You look at Adidas, right? Big companies, Fortune 500 companies, right? Microsoft. These companies are not successful because they have customers. They are extremely successful, making trillions of dollars because they have tribes. I want you guys just to let that serenade. Let it marinate. Like sauce in a pot. Let it marinate. What does that really mean in more detail? I like to explain things to me and to others in its most simplistic form. What that means is when you have a product that you believe in, You don't even have to believe in it, but you know it's good. Maybe you're an affiliate marketer. Maybe you're an MLM. Maybe you have your own products and services. You know, credit restoration, etc. Well, you don't want to get customers. You wanna create a tribe. Evelyn Duran. And I keep saying tribe again and again, over and over again, because it takes repeated, right, number of times before you actually learn something, right? It's repetitious activity. That's how you learn. That's what my multi-millionaire mentor taught me. I invested like what, $1,000 to go learn from him in his business mastermind. Evan, thank you for hopping on here. So, you want to create raging fans, because this is how you guarantee that you make an income. How many people understand that once you leave, maybe some people never work the job, but once you leave working for a boss, now your income is not guaranteed. You're not getting a weekly guaranteed paycheck just because you clocked in and clocked out. Now as a business owner, like you and I, we are self-reliant, independent upon our own activities that we are directly responsible for. Alright? So you have to find out ways to guarantee your income. Well, I'm telling you, one way to guarantee you make sales in your business is by not looking for customers, but creating a tribe. And we can do that simply by leveraging social media. Leveraging social media and creating a marketplace. Does anyone know what the heck a marketplace is? Lexi, thank you for hopping on here. Jan Kurt, thank you for hopping on here. Lexi is an awesome woman. Recent client. Hey Lexi, Louis Camacho just hopped on here. I'm waving at people on Instagram. Sorry, Facebook. Alright, so Antoine put the number one. Antoine understands. Denise just hopped on here, man. He just came from New York. I think we missed each other. He went out to the NetCon event. Thank you for hopping on here, brother. You guys want to go add him at Azim, A-Z-I-M, Global. Zelly Jenkins, thank you for hopping on here. On Instagram, Shine S Son, thank you for hopping on here. So yeah, man, Louis Camacho, where are you from? Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? Please comment below where you're from. How come you didn't go to NetCon? Oh wow, so Lexi's asking me why I didn't go to NetCon event. So this has been a question repeatedly. Denise asked me the same thing. So we were supposed to film the whole entire event, and because it was last minute everything, the deal ended up not going through. So both parties, that's myself, my partner, and the founder of NetCon, we decided that we wouldn't it wouldn't be the best to do it this year. So that was his very first event. He's learning, from it, and how to have things done in advance. So issues that came about this year last minute won't happen. So that's why, to answer your question, Lexi, guys, if you have any questions that has anything to do with social media, building a business, scaling, right, sales, marketing, please comment below. I want to take this time to answer those for you. But my topic of discussion again today, for those just hopping on here, is why creating a tribe is what you should be focused on, and not on making sales. right? And I was just finished explaining, why that is, right? So you guys came in at a perfect time, right? And so the reason why that is because when you're cultivating, creating a market, right? I have a famous picture that I love. It says, "Create your own economy." Like, what comes to mind when you think about that? There's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of ownership in that. To me, there's a lot of certainty. I love certainty. That gives me certainty. Next year, okay, yeah, next year we're definitely shooting this, so we'll definitely see each other there, Alexi. But Hectalo just joined, man. Thank you, Hector, for hopping on here. So the difference is, again, it's not only the simple fact that you have raging fans that, anything you put out there they support, but I believe it's also even more powerful to understand the thought process and the understanding that these large companies, again, like Apple, McDonald's, I mean, come on, let's be serious. A burger is not getting any different. I mean, it's two buns and meat, right? Why are they so successful? They built and cultivated raging fans, a tribe of obsessed men and women, guys and girls, individuals, human beings that are obsessed, infatuated by anything McDonald's. Right? It doesn't stop with McDonald's. Again, Airbnb is doing it now. Lyft is doing it. Uber, Nike. They're copying the biggest companies when it comes to this idea of how do you create a customer base, a successful customer base. And it's through creating your own marketplace. I want you to right now stop and imagine for a second. Let's just make believe that you had a lot of money, right? And you were in real estate. Let's just use real estate, right? For no reason at all, then this example is going to make a lot of more sense for this creating a tribe theory that I have and that I follow by, and it's what helped me to make over 200K plus in profit. So when we're talking about creating a tribe in terms of real estate, let's say you want to create your own city. We're thinking big now. We're imagining, right? So what are you thinking once you create your own city? You need to have buildings. You need to have bridges. You need to have businesses, stores. Sheila Norfus, thank you for hopping on here, waving at you, right? We have Romario Maui, Mary hopping on from Instagram. Sheila, thank you. Please comment below where you're from, guys. My topic today is why you should focus on creating a tribe and not on sales in your business. Whether online or offline, it doesn't matter. The biggest companies are using this. Why aren't you? If you say you were ignorant of it, you didn't know, well, there's no more excuse. Let's go take action on it. I'm talking about it now. Having a discussion. I'm going live. Guys who keep seeing me looking at this is because I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm looking at everybody that's hopping on Instagram through here, and I got my laptop here. When I need to go do some things on there, I'm supposed to be using it right now, but I'm so into this live, I'm not. So, when you're creating the city, right? We're still here. We're imagining creating the city. You need to create a marketplace. I need you to understand here for a second that maybe one day you create a new city. Well, I want you to understand. I want you to think about, hey man, if I'm creating a city, I'm creating an economy. You guys should go look for my picture. Scroll on my Facebook, scroll on my Instagram. It's a picture of me in front of a whole room. Right, it was a big event we did that I had, and I took a picture and I say, on it and nice, beautiful fonts that says creating your own economy. I do that for a reason, man. I want to show and teach people what we're doing, what I'm doing, what I have been doing, right? I learned from my mentors making multi-millions of dollars off just using social media. And that's because we're creating our own economy. So look at your Facebook, look at your Instagram like real estate, right? And I was talking about earlier, just to rewind, I can prove it to you. I had someone, this is when I very first started. I don't even think I had 10,000 followers on my Instagram. And I had this guy offer to buy what I call my real estate, my Instagram. Can you believe that? I'm gonna have to go look and scroll through the messages, man. Very old message, right when I got on Instagram. But he knew I knew what I was doing. That was early on. People look at me now, I have over 40,000 followers on Instagram. Man, my price went up. Put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in it. And that was when I first started, man. I said, heck no, man, you crazy? This is more valuable than whatever offer you can make me. And I told him straight out, no, I was too focused anyway. I wasn't hearing on being sold on anything. So, look at your Facebook and your Instagram as real estate. It is, right? The biggest influencers, the biggest entrepreneurs, the biggest serial entrepreneurs, marketers, etc., they are viewing their platforms as real estate. And you should too. There's actually people buying on a daily basis. Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts, Facebook groups. Why? This is value. I mean, you probably looking at me like, yo, why is he saying focus on creating a tribe and not sales? Well, let me give you another big reason. You're coming off salesy, number one, if you're just focused on money, taking people's money. Number two, you're losing and scaring people away. You know why? Because number three, you're not adding or creating value. People are buying Facebook groups, 60,000 members, 400 members like mine, 40,000 Instagram pages. Why? Because they created value. That's literally all business is in its most simplistic form. Real estate's creating value. It's creating a nice community, a nice house with nice furnishings and a nice neighborhood. What do you call it? That's creating value to someone. Maybe not you or I, but to somebody. Somebody values that. Right now, Lexi, she's my client. She's a very good, and fantastic photographer. I'm adding value to her. I'm helping her find clients. See, a lot of people can create a product, but some of us are gifted in the marketing and finding customers that will buy that product. That's creating value. So why do I say focus on creating a tribe and not on sales? Where's your Instagram page? Jay, my Instagram page, I'll put it in here. Make it easy for you. But it's at Luis, Luis .m.rosario. Guys, give Lexi a follow. She is amazing. If you want some beautiful, I'm talking about beautiful professional photography, you want to go follow her and her page. Give her a like. Lexi, that's Lexie. Falavine, Faiben. Alright, guys, give her a follow. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll put it up there. Again, I'm talking on Instagram, I'm talking on Facebook. Jay is asking for my Instagram page. I'll type it in there for you. Auntie Brando, thank you for hopping on here on Instagram. Only One Sam, Taylor. We have a few others. Thank you for hopping on here. I appreciate you. You guys are my family. I was talking about how when you create this tribe, you're creating a family. Just like a village, right? It takes a village to raise a child, right? We're not creating customers. We're creating a tribe, raging fans. I'm going to continue to say this so this can be imprinted and programmed the same way you watch TV. And you have allowed the programming to happen to you. I am doing this in a more positive, impactful way to bring dollars, to drive dollars to your pockets. And I really think it begins with leaning away from this salesy salesman thinking, and shifting that paradigm, that belief from the old to the new, which is creating this tribe, this marketplace of interested, obsessed individuals, raging fans, tribe of men and women, whoever your target market is. If it wasn't for Lewis, I don't know what I would be doing right now. Haven't made any profit yet, but just started a week ago and have been seeing a huge difference in my page and Instagram. Also, my favorite page is facebook.com. So guys, go follow her. She left her URL in there. Touche hopped on here. How's it going, boss? Giving a wave at you in Facebook land. So yeah, I got her a lead. What is the lead? A lead is a highly interested individual in whatever product or service that you have. That's what I do. That's what I get paid for. Good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon, man. So you just hopped on here. When you get the chance after this, man, if you want, take a look back. I'm talking about creating a tribe. So I've been on here, I'm not sure how long, but again, man, I don't want to just keep talking and just going off topic. But I hope you guys got value out of this. I think we went probably 45 minutes. But yeah, go look at my other lives. My business partner, man, I was saying in the beginning, he didn't think I had any lives. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for 4 years, man. Are you kidding me? And you just hopped on here. The reason why that's relevant is because the reason why I started this live was because of him. He was surprised that he got a prospect. I get value out of every conversation we have. That's awesome. Thank you, Lexi. Same here. I learned a lot from you just working with Lexi. It's been an amazing ride, and I'm looking forward to more. But yeah, I just want to give you the mindset that I have when it comes to Dion Black Cooley Daniels. How are you, man? Where are you from? Thank you for hopping on here. I just wanted to share my mindset. Something that maybe at times I can see is so basic as far as the things that I use today, but I still use them even from 4 years ago. And so I just want to share my mindset, the way I look at social media. I see it as real estate. It's just a term that people can understand where I'm going with this. And so I just want to share that mindset of building and creating and cultivating tribes and stemming away from this customer base, looking for customers, looking to sell. What you should be doing is the same way you would treat your family, right? You guys are my family, right? You need to now, we're coming into this economy where the two come together. So creating that family base, right? Sharing value, sharing what you love, sharing your passions, sharing your beliefs, etc. That's what I do. And this was worked for me, and this is what I've seen, again, studying the best of the best, being mentored by the best of the best, paying thousands upon thousands of dollars for mentorship. This is what I've learned, and this is something I know might seem very basic, but trust me, as soon as you start to apply this, right, you're going to get instant results, and you're going to make profit. You're going to get that thing that everyone wants, but that not everyone gets, because they come at an ignorant position of, man, I just joined this business, I need to start selling, I need to start trying to get money, and what they end up doing is scaring away customers. Carlos Mejia, thank you for hopping on here, guys. If you don't know who Carlos is, you're making a very big mistake by not following him. Carlos A. Mejia, thank you for hopping on here, brother. Carlos is coming on here on Facebook, which got me a little bit confused for a second because I know we're friends on Instagram. But give him a follow, man. That guy he's the one that introduced me. He's the one that introduced me to a couple of the people that I've been in talks of doing business with lately. He's a very big networker. He's doing awesome when it comes to business. He was actually responsible for the Disrupt event out in Puerto Rico and the Disrupt events worldwide, you want to give him a follow. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hop on here because I don't want to, make it seem like I'm continuing to blabber and stuff. I think you guys get the point. If you've been with me from the start or just hopped on here, I really believe down in my heart this is going to help you out, family, to get the results you want in your business. It's going to help you to not make the mistakes I did with trying to be salesy and spam people on my Facebook, on my wall. I used to even go on their pages and try to sell them. So don't do that. Take my advice. Take it with a grain of salt like you would anything. Test it. Question it. But at least give it a try. And from my end, I can guarantee this is stuff that I'm doing right now for myself and clients, and it absolutely works. And what I mean by that is, it's going to increase that income statement that you get from your bank. So, thank you so much for now. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to be doing more lives. People have been asking me that I should do more. Again, my partner inspired me after sharing with him a strategy that I've been sharing with him, and he got on the live, and he was surprised that he got a very, very well known and rich prospect for one of our companies that we launched together, and that's what influenced me to do this live, because he didn't think I did any, so obviously he doesn't follow me, right? But anyways, man, love you guys to death, family. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna do more of this. If you have any questions whatsoever about anything we spoke about and discussed today, family, feel free to send me a direct message, inbox me. If you have my number, send me a text. If I'm not busy, give me a call, and I'll be more than happy and welcome to helping you out and giving you more value. All right, so I gotta get back. I got some ads I'm running for some clients. Very, very busy day. I got a new real estate client, photography client, MMA client, Brown Sugar. Thanks for hopping on here. Just gonna wave at you real quick. I'm hopping off here though. GT Smith, thank you for hopping on here. Guys, man, this has been an amazing time, family. I love you all to death, and I can't wait to see us grow much more together and accomplish our dreams. Continue to help people achieve time and financial freedom. But really, let me know, after you use this, right? What results you get. What do you think? Again, send me those questions. Sup, bud? I'm doing awesome, man. GT Smith. I'm hopping off here, though, man. I've been going on, I don't know, probably like an hour or so. But, dude, man, definitely want to look back and, at the beginning of this, I'm talking about why it's important to create a tribe and take your focus off trying to create sales. Because once you do this, trust me, you're gonna start to attract those sales, man. So yeah, man. Thank you again, guys. See you soon, family. Love you to death. And let's connect. All right. Peace.